Yo, today is Tuesday, September 9th, 8:45 a.m. I accidentally took a screenshot. My daily bias today is going to be bullish. So I said that if we take a look on both indexes, ever since we put in that Asia low, we have just been respecting bullish PD arrays and rebalancing legs and just continuing our upward movement. Even right here, so we kind of started trending down, but then we immediately inversed it. It started moving up. Let's take a look at that on the 15-minute. So we have an inverse here on the 15-minute, tapped into the BPR, and we are now continuing higher, which I do want to know if the BPR would be considered this, or is it like this? Because there is a gap, but like they don't align perfectly. Like that's a question I have. But yeah, tapped into the BPR, and now it's continuing up a little bit. So let's see if it respects it, because it taps it in on this wick. So with the momentum that we have, it's scheduled to respect it. Also on the hourly, we're just trending. Excuse me, we're trending upwards after inversing this gap. Put in yesterday. Actually, yeah, put in yesterday. This bearish gap got inversed and disrespected, and on the 4-hour, we still have this one inverse that is continuous. That is continuing to move us higher ever since Friday. So yeah, because of that, we are going to be bullish today, and we're probably going to look to target the Friday high that we were aiming a little bit for yesterday that never got hit, but I definitely think that today that's going to get hit. And overall, I think we're just going to end up delivering the all-time highs, moving into CPI. Like CPI is going to be that last move that really pushes us all the way up here. So yeah, market opens in about 50 minutes. I'm not going to be trading on the laptop, but it's not going to be a full video. What's it called? I'm going to do like the regular, like only the things and then the BTC at the end, because I have another half a day. So yeah, I'll catch you in however many minutes the market opens. It's 8:47. So yeah, do the math on it. Yo, it is now, what time is it? 5:19, and I'm back from doing everything. So yeah. Today we took no trades. This was the only trade that I had thought about taking, but as you can see, I didn't end up taking it because we didn't get this inverse out of it. But let's go over today. Originally talking in the early morning analysis, I was bullish, which I remained bullish throughout the day, and I wanted to see this 15-minute hold, this one. But at 9 o'clock, it ended up getting inverse, which is also when ES took this Asia low when we had an SMT. But this was something that I wanted to see happen pre-market, because it would have stuck with my bias of sweeping the low and then running to a high, which would have been London high. And we also, never ended up doing that. We also didn't hit Asia low on NQ until 10 a.m. The 10 a.m. candle did deliver us. And we also tapped into this 15-minute BPR below. That's when we broke that SMT. And here's when I wanted to seek longs, but nothing in this leg. No like gaps, you know what I mean? No gaps to inverse. We had this 2-minute that got inverse and failed. Nothing else there to inverse. This one wasn't left behind. We had nothing on the 3-minute that would have been an immediate inverse, because when it's all the way over here, it's in a completely different price leg, and that's not something I'm looking to inverse. I would have wanted to see immediate displacement or a gap left right here to have taken. So on this trade, I was looking for the BPR to get tapped into and then a reaction out of the BPR. And we ultimately failed to re-inverse this 3-minute, which is when I would have entered if we had inversed it. Just ended up dumping off completely down to yesterday's London lows, and ever since then is when we ran up and hit all of these bullish targets, which I was looking for AM to do. So yeah, ended up not taking a trade today because PA decided to be a little asshole, and again, per usual, and I'm just going to remain disciplined, because in the long run, that's what's going to work. I'm not here to just start spamming trades and none of that. I'm not here to gamble. I want to take good, solid A minus and above setups. That's what I'm looking to do, maybe even B plus. So yeah, today was one of those days where it just didn't present itself. I mean, there was nothing here for me to want to trade. By the time, also I wanted to look at this. By the time we we took out that, London low and tapped the 4-hour and re-inverse this, because it needs to get inverse for me to want to take something. I wasn't going to take this inverse immediately. I would have taken a retest and something out of the inverse. Was 1150. So I'm already long gone off the charts. I'm just now seeing this. So yeah, overall, nothing for today. I can't really work on my emotions as far as trading with this funded account, because we're not getting those setups that I want to take on actual funded. We're not even getting setups that I want to take on eval. So yeah, just going to remain patient and going to just remain attentive to be looking for those setups to form so that I can work on those goals. But yeah, other than that, I'll catch you in about 18 hours during tomorrow's market open.